Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pine Leaf, where last time we faced Dugulladine in their camp, and now I have a feeling that Radagast has more for us to do.
Do you remember what the Angoladan warrior Lobruth said to you?
He said his leader was answering a call, and that they were all hearing voices of some kind from the shadows. Did you find this leader at Cole's Bride? Of course you didn't. Here's my guess, Pineleaf, and while it's supposition only, I believe you didn't encounter the leader because she was away searching for the source of this mysterious call. After I departed Rosgabel, when the woods grew too dangerous even for a wizard, many spiders descended upon Rosgabel. They took over the old elf ruins and turned it into a vile den of spiders. Could something about those spiders be calling the Ungulladine leader to Rosgabel? Let us return to my home as soon as possible and find out for ourselves. Alright, so we're to go to Rosgabel and find out what's going on there.
Quickly
Quick!
now, we must get to Rosgabel at once.
Right, let's go!
We cannot allow Rosgabel to fall into the claws of the Angoladine.
I am not. Oh. Quickly now! We must reclaim Rosgabel before we search. While I search for some assistance. We cannot raise a sword against them, but you can. Hmm. Oh, he can't raise a sword against the Ugolodine because he sort of created them or something like that, I guess. Well, in any case, let's go. Now, not too sure. Would the Ugolodine have claws, though? Well, I suppose with the way they're dressed, maybe they would. Maybe you can get their spinnerets on them, or get their mandibles on it. Well, especially in this form would be mandibles. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, come over here! Ever heard the term fair fight? Ah. Right, now let's see what we got here. Who else is heeding this call? Well, it looks like we have plenty of Ugolodine in this area, that's for sure. Now, it doesn't help that we've got two sets of Ungolodine to worry about here. Now it's your turn. Well, okay. It's one set of two, I guess is probably more accurate here. We're going to patrol both sides of the old elf bridge. Right, so I need to defeat Ugolodine in Rosgabel. But all of them or most of them? A fair percentage of them? One more of them? I have a feeling it's going to be more than one more. Howdy! Are you heeding a call? Is there something calling you strangely in your mind? Oh, there are two of them. Hey, that's what you get for not paying attention. Alright, we take care of you. We take care of you. Your turn. You get a spear. You get a spear. Every spider gets a spear. See, spider and spear, they go together. They're alliterative. Now, let's see what we've got here. Ah, uh, hmm. Oh, alright, okay. That's one that doesn't have a voiceover. Alright. You're, oh, a weaver. I presume then you're not someone who makes cloth or anything like that. I had a feeling that wasn't the case. Just wondering. I mean, you could make some repairs in my clothes or something like that. No, not that type of weaver. Alright, fine. I have a... little munch before I go against this hunter here. Well, at least hunter makes a whole lot more sense. I can pretty much guess what a hunter does. It hunts. It it's looks for things and kills them. All sorts of things like that. Let's see. Well, I certainly don't want to be fighting three at once. And piercer. Okay, I could guess what a piercer does. I'm sure that they would label me as a hobbit piercer or something like that, right? It didn't do much piercing though, if you ask me. I did all the piercing there. Is it really all that effective to turn themselves into a spider? That's what I'm wondering is how much effect does this transformation actually do? I have a feeling not all that much. Okay, they add a little bit of spider or something like this, but so what? Unless they're trying to climb walls or something like that, or spin webs, or anything that only a spider can do. Oh, okay, I guess there are other creatures that could also climb walls, but you get the point. Certainly not something that people could. Now the question is, could a spider that size actually climb a wall? It seems unlikely, but I suppose it is, at least in the lore, that they could spin webs strong enough to allow them to get up that way, so it probably doesn't even matter all that much. Now, what's left to defeat? Not much left, I think. But no, not that way. That's probably where I came from. Well, I'll just have to wander around until I find some enemies. Oh, I have found the cottage, and there are more good to dine down here. I suppose I can't stand on the lily pads, right? Nope, I didn't think so. Well then, let's just go and... Howdy. Hey, that was quite a jump for a hobbit. Especially considering that I was in water at the time. I'm sure that's not exactly an easy feat to perform. Alright, that's you. And... you. I presume at some point I will be running into someone who's in charge of this mess. Whoever listens to the calls, so to speak. Hey! No, okay. Ah, more of these piercers. Now, who's left? Ah, it looks like I always see just one more. Alright. Ah, hold on. Here it is. No, that's just a weaver. But the weavers seem to be the stronger ones here, since they are siggies. Maybe each batch is led by a weaver or something like that. I guess that's a possibility. It could be a title then. It's not necessarily something that they necessarily do, but a title given for their leaders or the like. Since they not only weave webs, but they also... Oh, hold on. Who's... Oh. But they also weave the bands together or something like that. Hello.
We have secured Roscabel for now.
I fear our time to rest will be cut short, though. More of the Ugolodine approach as we speak. Prepare yourself. I will do what I can to assist you. All right. whatever that's going to be. We'll see what he does to assist me. So I thought he had trouble helping me or something like that. They approach! Right. Well then, we'll take care of that. I think I only see one. It approaches, maybe? I mean, if that's it, it's the weakest counterattack I've ever seen. Ah! Another arrives. Ah, this time two of them. Oh, they're smartening up. Now they're sending them in 2 at a time. Maybe when this is over, they'll be sending them 10 at a time. Really to make things tougher on us. Ouch. Good thing they're not very coordinated from the point of view of military tactics. So I presume then that the Weavers aren't weaving the troops together in a coherent force. Either that, or if we killed all of their weavers, then maybe there's no one left to weave them properly, and they're the only ones who know how to do it. Or maybe these spiders are Aes Sedai and are weaving the flows of Sidene or something like that. Or, yeah. And keep them busy, and all shall become clear. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh, keep her busy. Oh. Ah, Mengriz Tasha. Why do you impede our only desire? Well, why do you tear things apart? Why you will die for your actions? This place is sacred, the man says. We have heeded the call, yet it still pulls. Something is not right. What have you done? No! What have you done to me? Well, this isn't going well. We quit doing that. I can no longer hear the call. Listen, my brood, we must retreat. I saw the truth. It is not this place. Mama Grid asked us to travel further south. She waits at a mountain of shadows. We must leave. What are you doing? Are you listening to me? No! No! Ah! You shall stay here no longer. Leave my home. Oh. Thank you, forest friends, for your assistance. Are they forest friends or are they Bjornings? Sometimes it's hard to tell. No, these aren't Bjornings. They're just bears. Okay.
The Ungolidae will no longer linger here.
Alright, well that's good to hear. Whatever that was all about. That was weird enough.
Mam Murgwid? This is not a name I have ever heard before.
I have learned enough about the Ungolidae to know that they refer only to the late infame Trinell as mother. Their pets are the last of Infarmtalo's brood. It seems to me there is nothing left for the Ungolidae here. Mamugrid must be something else. They travel south, as do all the spiders that left Mirkwood. Could they be answering the same call? Oh dear, Pineleaf, this is very bad. Why have I not realized this until now? Their true mother must be calling to them. Not Infantimel. No, not at all. Shelob calls them. Shelob. Oh, wonderful. Our favorite spider friend.
I must work some protective magic that will keep safe Roscabel and all of Lyre-Lad.
There is a calm in the woods now. Do you hear it? There used to be an old song in these woods, a song that I heard once, but have now forgotten. It was sung by all the rivers and streams here in Lyre-Lad, but now it has gone into hiding. If you listen carefully enough in the quiet woods, you might hear it. It is a song of protection. Of course it was. Yes, I can remember his name, Toralaindale. But if it were to be sung again, perhaps it could keep Larilyn and Rosgabel well hidden from danger. Alright, you have forgotten the song. You searched the song, but you have forgotten it. What am I, a tinker or something? Alright, fine. I'll go and listen for the song. Yet before I do that, it looks like he has another task for me. With my absence from Rosgabel and all that has transpired here, it would seem that many of the birdhouses lie in disrepair. If you have a moment, would you tend to the homes, my friends? I am sure that they would be most grateful, right? This quest is for the birds. Now, where are we? Ah, yes. And there we go. That's 01. Oh, okay. Now I can see how. All right. Yeah, I guess it is. It looks a lot like a lantern, so I was having trouble telling that it was a birdhouse. Oh well. I have prepared the birdhouses. I am glad to hear, and my bird friends are glad as well. They shall roost in comfort. Well, that's nice. Well then, I guess that takes care of that. Now I suppose I need to listen for the song. This may be a nice tranquil place in which to find a song. See, even the game agrees. You listen carefully and hear. Alright, let's write it down so that we could report. Now I need more of a song. And it's this way, but towards the waterfall? Maybe it's heard in the roar of the waterfall. The Linduine Falls. Right. You listen carefully to a part of the song. And write on the paper underwater. Don't ask me how I managed that feat. Oh boy. The game claims that this is a nice quiet place in which to listen, but I don't know with all those webs all over the place. Very well, let's write it down. It might just be the singing of spiders, though. Well, that takes care of the southern edge of the lake. I guess it means we now have to head for the western part of the lake. It appears that this last bit is even more westerly than I thought. It's even west of Blomgard, up by the road. So that's his ford? So, here it is. Let me get onto a rock. Right? Let's write it down. At least I'm in a drier spot now. There we go. No. The last bit. Back towards Radagast. Actually, I think it's at a location just before this river empties out into the lake. Or does the lake empty out into the river? Well, I guess it's the other way around because I'm swimming away from the Ondoing, and I presume that this is a tributary of the Ondoing. That would make sense at least. Let's see how far we can get. A little bit closer. Of course, I'm swimming upstream. The waterfall pretty much tells me that. And I suspect the next spot to listen is going to be right at those rocks near the waterfall. Maybe Radagast gave me some waterproof paper. That's the only thing that I can figure because I was certainly in great need of it during this. Yes. Let's write that down. Ah. Now, one more fragment. And it's again to the east. I should be getting close now. I'm also getting close to Roscapel. Thank goodness. Yes, let's write this down. Ah, now, I hope Radagast appreciates this. Ah, finally back. Let me get my breath. And let's sing the song for him. Radagast listens intently to the song.
What a beautiful song!
Yes, I remember it now. The rivers and the streams shall cloud the minds of those who hate, but those who have kindness in their hearts will always find their way. Well, api I vinya luina sire ola kemen, nan tercano quivia quetana. Alright. I guess I should check around the waters here in Roscabel and see what I could tell from it. It's nice and shimmering. I suppose that's good news in some way. Ah, and what about down here? It looks like it's shimmering over here also. I presume it's supposed to shimmer. There we go. Nice and shimmery. Ah, there he is. Shimmering water.
You have done much to aid my efforts.
Of course it works, my friend. You see the water shimmering? That is the true gift of the waters. It is the gift that will fool hate and spread kindness throughout this forest. Well, that is good. Singing bowl of Tarantelle. Well, that's nice to hear. Now, I suppose it's time for me to get back to the village, which is where I'll be in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.